set this up before you go on live. All right. Chat, all messages. All right. So just finishing up Bella's meat, and then I'm going to start on the cake. Because today I'm making cake again. I finished up those boxes of cake mix. Okay, 2 rolls in this little pan. Way too much. Connie's sister picking you up 1:30, Jay?
Maybe a little bit sooner. She said she had to go fill up the bus, so she might try them a little earlier.
Okay. Are you in the live, Jay?
No.
Natty, I'm going to finish, but however, it's great to see you. Hey, Paz, how's it going? Hey, Sherry, good morning, good afternoon, actually. Good afternoon. Just finishing up this meat here, and then I'll start up on the cake. I'm going to make a carrot cake. A carrot cake delight. So, yeah. 2 minutes into the video, my stomach's gone south. Really? Seriously. It's not like I could put a pause and put like commercials or something, you know. So how are you, Sherry? How are you, Pause? Going good. Carrot cake. I remember my first eating carrot cake. This one's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to add... Shut up. I'm going to add a couple things to make it a little bit more different. So, carrot cake delight. And I'm going to try to make a cheese, cream cheese icing on top. I was going to make cupcakes, but I'm like, nah, I'll make a cake. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'll have a members video coming out today. I still got to edit it. I did it this morning. So that's going to come out later on today. So you'll get to see that, Sherry. If you're not if you haven't joined my channel yet, I do have a members area with members videos. There'll be more coming up soon. There's some there already. Some from before, because before I used to have a member section, but then I stopped for a while and I came back and I added a couple videos. Fancy, fancy. Yeah, it's going to be fancy, fancy for sure. It's going to be delicious. Okay, so Bella's chicken is ready. Note to self, next time use the big freaking frying pan because this is overloaded. And I still didn't even add her vegetables yet. So I got to let it cool off. I'll put it in the bowl and I'll mix her vegetables in. Then I'll do it. Great. Jay, you want to come on here for a minute? Please?
Logging out of this other thing.
No, come over here.
Yeah, well, let me log out. Close the camera.
She's going to talk to you for a minute, guys. I'm going to the bathroom. Because my stomach went south the minute I started this freaking video. Gotta love that. He's coming. He's coming. Come here, Jay. You talk to everybody. Don't oh yeah, messy hair. Put your casket on. Put your casket on.
You're the one calling me.
Yeah, well, put your hat on, please. He's gonna put his hat on. Say hi. Say that you're still working, whatever. I'll be back.
Hey! Okay, now the dog wants to bark at somebody. That's not in the yard.
Is she here already?
I don't know. Should be, just Bella wants to bark. Oh, there's nobody here.
She's here?
Nobody here. Guess I should get my glasses so I can see what you guys are saying. All this fancy dancy small writing here. Find the cookie stash, Jay. Yeah, I wish I could find the cookie stash. She hasn't made any. How's it going, Jay? Yeah, it's going pretty good. And yourself? No, I'm Sherry. No, I'm just off between my runs right now. I am gonna be leaving at well, probably shortly. Waiting for my sister, my car ride. Car ride? That doesn't sound right. Carpooling. To go back to the bus and continue working. Stalling you? No, I wouldn't do something like that. Stall you? No. I think this is Bella's food, right? Back to the grind. Yeah, back to the grind. We're doing good. Got some catfish yesterday and going to try today. All right, I'm good. I don't know if I've ever tried catfish. Any good? Try not to sneeze right now.
That's in the frying pan in the bowl that's on the counter there.
What?
In the orange bowl that's in the counter. Put the meat in there and put the vegetables in there. Right beside the stove, this plastic bowl.
Yeah, apparently I gotta do work now.
We could talk at the same time.
They were biting on pork loin. Oh, poor pigs having their loins bitten. Where the hell's their spatula? Everybody on pork loin. I depend on how it's cooking, Jay. Right? Is it crispy? Is it good? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Well, I guess old age is kicking in. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Sherry. It depends on how it's cooked. Oh, the fish. Oh, the catfish. Okay. If it's crispy, it's good. Okay. Natty, Jay was supposed to be talking to us, not working. They were, yeah, Nat's supposed to be working, not me. Yeah. Your crews are disappointed in you.
Well, the crew's gonna have to wait. You get a premiere of James. Tell her your superstar status is online.
They came to see you, not me.
I know, but get to talk to you for a minute.
Paws doesn't like me, though.
Paws loves you.
Ooh, this is getting too close, isn't it?
I'll be out in a minute.
She says she'll be back in a minute. Ow. They were great. I don't skin them. I fillet them. I'm happy to see your face, Jay. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Glad, happy to see your texts again. It's always nice to talk to you guys every once in a while. No, it's not snowing, Paws. Thankfully. Whew. No, it was raining this morning. Sherry, you should talk to Nat more often so I can actually talk to you too. Right, Bella? Right, Bella? Right, little sucky girl. Little sucky girl. No more snow, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully, no more snow. Are you going to hunt this season? I don't know. With the way Canada's going, I don't know if I'd be able to. Yes, I do need to. Yes, you do.
Well, let's take it out.
Best kind of donut? What? Oh, that's a question thing to try. It. Best kind of question and answer sticker. Best kind of donut? I don't know.
Best kind of donut?
Yeah. What's everybody's best kind of donut? I'd say
apple fritter.
Apple fritter is really good if you get the chunks in it. That's apple.
The real apple fritter, not the fucking garbage one from Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready, guys. Just give me a second here. I'm here now, but...
No, they don't want to talk to you no more. They're talking to me.
Well, that's fine. Yeah. Go ahead, I can clean out the stove while I wait.
Pause is best type of donut. He says is the free donut.
Yeah.
That is the really good one.
That's usually the cheap one, though. The cheaply made one.
Yeah. Yes, apple. Sherry, I asked apple fritters with real apples. Yes. Yeah. Leave Jay with us. Pause.
Say bye.
Bye.
Look, he shows you the messy corner, too.
Veo con Dios.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to, take a little intermission there.
I was getting performance anxiety.
Were you?
No.
Frig, no, you're not. You're a superstar now.
I'm a superstar.
Leave Jay with us. New Orleans, we have a shop called District Donuts. Ooh. District Donuts. Where's my apron?
Where I was sitting.
Oh. My stomach's a little upset, guys, so I'm going to try to make it through here. You and Jay would just become best friends. You know you could subscribe to Jay too, eh? Jay has a channel.
Yeah, but not like I talk.
He hasn't made videos yet because he can't go live, so he doesn't have enough people. Hi, Natty. He did a great job holding down the fort.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, James. Thank you, James. All right, so we're going to make some carrot cake. And of course, you know I'm trying to use up all these boxes of cake mix, right? So I'm using this one here. But I'm going to add stuff to it. It's not just going to be the cake mix. So super moist carrot cake. So you get that Dollarama, Dollar Tree, grocery stores, whatever. But I'm souping it up today. And I'm going to put you guys on the counter so you guys can see what's going on the counter. Switching this up. So you don't have to always look at my beautiful face, you know? Ooh, shit. Sorry. There, okay. Can you see? There. Okay, I'm using that. So, we're going to start right away. Get her done. Turn it down. I don't want to hear echo. I need an egg there. You get cake today after work. Yeah, he gets cake today. Lock. Actually, do I want to do this way? No, I want to do it this way. Okay. Okay. We're going to take the bowl. Put it like that. I've never done this shredding carrots in here. I think it could shred it. It's got a shredder on it. Shredder! And then I'm going to, hi, Grandma Teresa. So I'm just going to do one carrot because I'm going to shred we want some shredded carrot in there, you know? Just not the carrot flavor. We want pieces of carrot. So hopefully this works. Let's back it up.
Grandma Teresa's in. Hi, Natty.
Okay. Oh, it's working good. I was hoping it would work. It was something I tried and it didn't work. It was like, I was so mad. Like, what? This doesn't work? So it works great with cheese, right? Oh, that works great. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that shredded carrot. Shredded carrot. Can't cut it. You don't have to cut it. Yeah, one's enough. I was gonna do two, but I'm like, you know what? No, I'll keep the other carrots for carrot fries. I love making carrot fries in the air fryer. That is delicious. Oh God, you can't even cut them. You can't even like break them. You gotta cut them. This works great. Love it. Maybe I could do some pickled shredded carrots because I love the. Let me tell you, those onions I made on my last live, the pickled onions are delicious. We've been putting them on sandwiches, on wiener, hot dogs. You've seen that in one of my last videos. Absolutely delicious. I had to do more actually, we ran out. Hey Scully, how are you? Okay, so release. Just gonna. Oh, press the button. There, okay. One carrot shredded into the bowl. Yesterday I went to do my taxes, my YouTube taxes, right? And I picked up new subscribers there at the taxation place, at the H&R Block. So I might have a new subscriber watching me right now. Two of them actually. The person that did my taxes and the secretary. So awesome. All right. Let's clean it up because I don't like a mess. Shredded. Look at that. It's shredded really well too. That's an awesome shredder. I love it. That was a gift from someone, from a subscriber. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. Time flies, guys. I don't know. But a subscriber gave it to me. Next, we got this banana. Look at this banana. I've had it for a long time. If you keep plastic on it, it keeps a lot longer, right? Good day today. Hi, Kimani. How are you? Come on, banana. So this is the extra I'm adding to this, guys. This is banana, right? I'm going to cut it really small. Just into slices like that. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, so good. Mm-mm. Delicious. Is it clear? The video clear?
Yes, it is.
Hi, down home, Mr. Style. Down home, Mr. Style. Na 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 na. Okay, I need my. So I'm gonna take my fork and mash down that banana a little bit.
Sherry said, I bet it's going to be a good banana and real carrot.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a delightful cake. That's why I call it Carrot Delight, because I'm just going with the flow, right? Thinking, well, this could go in there, this could go in there.
Are you making a cream cheese sausage too?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a cream cheese icing. Might not be traditional. I'm just doing it with what I think, you know. Okay. Lots of good fava. Ooh yeah. Not that I need it. So we got some cranberries here. These are cranberries from Dollar Tree. No, Dollarama. So we got about half a bag left. So I'm just gonna throw it all in there. Woof. There we go. Done. We got some pumpkin spice. We're going to put a bunch of pumpkin spice. We have some homemade vanilla. Slap it in there like that, you know. You can put raisins if you have raisins. You don't have to put that in. Who said, oh no, they can't eat those?
Scully.
Scully can't eat those? Can't eat cranberries? You can put raisins, you can put nuts. I'm not going to put the walnuts because I don't have any walnuts. I'm going to put 1 egg. It wants 3 eggs in this recipe, but I'm not putting 3 eggs. This box stuff wants 3 eggs. Like, come on. Make it pricey, eh? That's like, eggs are expensive. Eggs are freaking expensive. So, no, it's not happening. Not happening at all.
Scully said no raisins.
Oh, you thought they were raisins.
They can eat the cranberries.
1 egg is all I'm using. Okay? That's it. Okies! You make your own rules. That's right. I make my own rules. I'll make my own rules. 1/3 cup of vegetable oil and 1 cup of water. 1 cup of water. Okay, I'll get a cup of water. Well, you know what? I'm going to put half a cup of water because there's a lot of liquid in there because of the banana and the carrot. So we'll see how it goes, okay? So I'll put half for now. Mix that all up. Just like that. And I'm going to put some olive oil. I'm going to eye it because I don't put like 1/3 of a cup of that stuff. I never do. I have my oven set at 375. Because that's what works for me. Okay.
Okie says you break all the rules.
I do. I don't live inside a box. That's my reality. That's me, man. Everything I do, I don't do normally. Carrot cake. So this was from Sherry last year. Sherry, my boxes of cakes are going down, so I'm almost done all of them. Once I'm done them, I won't have them on my pantry. I'll start doing my, if I do make cakes, it's going to be from scratch pretty much, you know.
Thanks again, Sherry.
Yeah, thanks again, Sherry. We're eating good cakes, though. All right.
Scully's asking if you like the brown sugar.
If what?
Do you like the brown sugar?
Do I like brown sugar? Yeah, I like brown sugar. All right, so.
Oh, he says candy carrots tomorrow.
The canning carrots. Ooh, good idea. Magic. Let's put some good vibes. Magic spoon. Magic spoon. Magic spoon. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be great. It's going to be fabulous. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more water. Not the whole half a cup, but a little bit. Don't want it too runny. Just a little soft there. There. Yeah, that's perfect. I think, let's see. Yeah, a little bit more. So I'll put the whole 1 cup. There we go. See, if you're not sure, sometimes you just keep it for the end, right? I don't want to stir it too much because then it gets all like, you know. Just want to make sure it's incorporated all together. Okay, so that's good enough. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in a pan. So let's get the pans out.
Spongy's on. Says hi, Natty.
Who said that?
Spongy.
Hi, Spongy. How's it going?
Scully is asking when do you know how to add baking powder?
I'm not using baking powder. It's in the mix. Hold on there. I'll tell you. It's already in the mix. That's all in the box. I don't use baking powder in this. I just use the baking powder when I want something to rise. Like, you know, it's just, it helps it rise.
Or if you're making it by scratch.
Aerate it kind of thing. What?
Or if you're making it by scratch.
Yeah, if I'm making it from by scratch. This is already in there. So I don't have to worry about the extra flour, baking soda, sugars, and stuff like that, right? Okay, so you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to get my little napkin. Butter this beast up because I don't like sticky stuff on the side.
Scully says he's trying to learn
Who is?
Scully.
Oh. Baking powder?
Or just to make it rise and get taller?
It's to make it like, you know how cake is usually dense? Like sometimes it's really dense. It makes it like fluffy, I find. It's got baking powder has baking soda in it. It's got a few ingredients depending on which kind you buy too. Like from what company? And you use very little of it. I just find it gives it a little bit more. It makes it airy kind of thing. Like fluffy. Like a fluffy cake. But I usually use these things, these boxes, because it's a lot more convenient to do. You don't need as much to, you don't need to take out the flour. You don't need to take out the sugar. You don't need to take out all that stuff. So it's just easy, right? Who said fabulous? Fabulous! Yes! Fabulous! I wonder if the neighbors hear me and they wonder, does Natty live around here? Hey, does Natty live around here? Oh, starting to look blurry, eh? Okay. Why some cakes are fluffier and more spongy? Yeah, exactly. Some are more dense because, it's just eggs, flour, sugar, milk, You need that extra stuff for it.
Substitute for yeast.
It's like, yeah, eh? It's a substitute. It's kind of like Jay says, it's kind of like a substitute for yeast. You know what yeast does? It makes it rise, right? It makes your bread rise. Well, it kind of does the same thing for cake, but it's not yeast. Shit, I hope I have enough. It says that 2 of these could fit. It fits 2 of these, but I think their batter has gotten small. Like their boxes have gotten smaller, and you don't have as much anymore because. Yeah, this used to fill up halfway, no problem. Now look at the sides of this thing. Look at that. So that shows me that these boxes are not giving you as much mix. Plus, I have extras on there. I have carrot, I have banana, So, oh well. Still going to double up in size. So just remember to have something that's... there we go. Yeah, this is going to double up in size. It's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Slap it. Slap that down a little bit. Just slap it a little bit, Slap it down. Spread it around. Equal it out. Oh, this one has a little bit more than the other one. Oh, well, this one will be for tonight. The other one I think I'll put in the freezer. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the other one in the freezer for another time. Usually I have cupcakes, and there's 12 of them, but we're like, yeah, it's already near the end of the week, so. Okay, that's it. That's all. Now I'm going to put that in the oven at 350 for... Look at the box in the back, and it tells you. If you didn't know this, right here at the bottom it tells you how long you should put it in, for what. So we have 8-inch rounds. Should put it in for 26 to 31 minutes. That's a long time. Why is 9-inch round shorter? These are 8-inch. Yeah, these are 8-inch. 26 to 30. Okay, we'll put it in for 26 and see what happens, okay? So that's going to go in the oven right now. Next up, we're going to make our icing. Are you gone? Okay, when she gets here, I'll let her out. Where's your timer? Where's the timer? Fuck's sakes. Jay?
I don't know.
Well, I need a timer, and I don't have one.
Well, I'm not letting you use mine.
Well, I can't do it on my phone.
Well, you're going to have to, because I'm taking my phone with me when I go to work.
Found it. Gotta ask 100 times to find it. All right. Yeah, this is a mix. It has everything you need in it. It's cake mix. You could find these at Dollarama, Dollar Tree, grocery stores. Sometimes they come for 2 for $4. So it's not too bad. You can get a cake for like $5, really. Or 2 for $4. 2 cakes for $5. Okay, so this is half a pack of cream cheese. Don't need a whole bunch of it. Just gonna break it down a little bit. Ooh, it's still a little warm. Cold, I mean. I'm just gonna put it for 10 seconds in the microwave. Is she here?
Not yet. Nope.
Well, why is she going? Hey?
She just pulled in.
Okay. Bella needs to go outside, guys, because her aunt's here and Jay's leaving, so we're gonna go.
Hey, stop! Stop! Stop!
Stop barking! Stop it! Okay, hold on. You gonna go see your auntie? Watch this. Sit. Wait.
My ears.
Wait. Go see auntie. It's a nice day today, guys. I won't be able to see the word. Won't be able to see what you guys are saying right now. It's really bright. But the snow's melting finally. Man, eyes, David. Bye, Jay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. They want our blue boxes out at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's what? 1:30-ish and still not picked up. Come on, let's go. Come on inside. Let's go, Miss Sniffersons. In the house. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good girl. Mama said you're a good girl today. Hey? Good girl, sweetheart. All right. You could go and sit down, but wait till your feet are dry because right now your feet are wet. You can't be sitting there on the couch. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna get that phone in there. This is my old stand, so it's a piece of garbage, but it works. Okay, so that was in the microwave for 10 seconds, so it softened it right up. See that? So I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla. And I'm going to add some icing sugar. I'm not going to add too much icing sugar because, it's sweet. And I don't want to be as sweeter than I am, so we'll try 2 teaspoons for now. Yeah, that's her Dripperson's pads. She just got her period right now, so we call it her pads. And she doesn't mind. We take it off, she comes out inside, and she's like, she places herself beside you, like, come on, put it on. I know I need to have it on so I can sit on the couch. So she doesn't mind, actually, so I'm surprised. I'm going to put 1 more teaspoon of the sugar. And you know what? Just because it's Natty and we love things that are different, let's add a little bit of this pumpkin pie stuff on it as well. Pumpkin pie spice. Let's see what's in the pumpkin pie spice, actually. Cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, allspice. Ooh, sounds good to me. See, this is basic, right? You don't have to take out a blender. People are like, oh, take out your blender. I'm not taking out a blender for that. I got a fork. It does just the same. Just got to make sure it's incorporated together. Let me see. I want to try that. I'm going to try it. Nope, needs a little bit more icing. About another teaspoon, I'd say. That's good enough. That's it, Nat. And put a little bit of salt in there. Why salt? I don't know. I just think I do. I just think it needs it. Magic salt. Magic sea salt. Mix that up. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, Natty made some cream cheese. Oh yeah, Natty made some cream cheese. So that's going to be the icing for the cake. There's not much there, is there? It's going to be very slim. What? Delicious. Delicious. Should I put more? Oh, you know what's really good too? Is when you put the Jell-O mix with cream cheese together and you make a whipped topping like this. Oh, it's so good. Wait, let me see what we have for Jell-O. You want to come with me in my pantry? Let's go in the pantry. Let's go in the pantry. Okay. Now, I've done this before. I got the strawberry, the Jell-O, the cherry, the orange, the lime, and a lime. So, if I was to mix the Jell-O in there, it would make like a fruity cream cheese topping. And it still would be good. I'm leaning towards orange. What do you think, guys? Should I do that? Or should I go just traditional cream cheese that I just made? What do you think? Should I risk it? Do the orange one? Orange cream cheese? Or the normal cream cheese? Put in your votes. So I'm going to take that aside just in case you guys decide that you want me to do it. Let's check the date. We want 04/24. Okay, so that's 27. So is there an older date or a closer date? Oh yeah, April 23rd, 2026. Let's do it. Cream cheese. Got a wrist to get the biscuit. I have peach Jell-O. Ooh, I never tried peach Jell-O. That must be good. Peach would be good on here. Ugh. So what do you think, guys? Should I put some of that Jell-O orange? Gonna give it another minute. Peach Jell-O is good. You gotta try that, Grandma. You know what that'd be good with? If you put shredded carrots in it, make like a carrot salad. Carrot Jell-O salad with peach in it. Peach and carrot. Oh yeah. Do it. Do it. I'm gonna do it, guys. Now you don't use the whole thing because I don't have much. So this will be in something else. I'll put that on my best before pantry and use it up as sooner than possible. Okay. We're doing it, guys. We're putting the orange jelly powder inside of the cream cheese icing. And we're mixing it. Now, last time I did this was with raspberry. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was good. That was when I was doing the What You Got series. I can't do it this year, guys. I don't have enough stuff on my best before pantry. Like, there's very little there to play with, so it'd be like 3 episodes maybe and I'd be done. Okay, let's try it. A little bit more orange. Oh my Lanta, this is going to be divine. Orange cream cheese on the Carrot Delight cake, guys. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Very flavorful. It's almost like cheesecake, orange cheesecake. I could eat that with a spoon right now, guys. If I was by myself, I would do that right now. I would be eating that with a spoon. Just sitting in front of Netflix, watching Netflix, or watching some of you YouTubers watching and eating this wonderful stuff. Okay. So this is going on my best before table. There's still quite a bit there. So I can make a Jell-O maybe this week. Maybe I'll make an orange mandarin Jell-O or something. All right, that turned out great. Now let's see all your pretty faces over here. Let's see. All right, now you see my pretty face. I see your pretty face. It's going to be delicious. Yeah, it's going to be good. The spread's pretty good too. It's nice and spreadable. Look at that. So it's going to spread nice. Did not take out a blender or nothing, or like a mixer or whatever you call it. All right, so now I got to put Bella's food away. We still got to wait for that to come out, and I'm going to ice base it. You know, I was thinking if I could come up with a good icing that, you know, is stable enough for me to do it, I would actually ice base a cake for you guys with the piping bag and make the roses by hand and everything. I got to find a good icing for that. Because I used to have a business, but when I did it from home, it was different icing, right? From the ones I used to have in the bakery. In the bakery, it's made to spread. It's made to stay there. It's made to stay on the shelf even. So, very spreadable, easy to decorate with, but it came in buckets. So, if I could come up with a good icing, I'll be able to make a nice cake, ice base it for you guys, decorate it nicely, and I'll show you my talent. Because I do have a talent with the right icing. But we were spoiled. Because the right icing used, like I said, came in buckets. Even the decorating icing came in buckets. Colored buckets, you know, or buttercream came in buckets. So everything was made for us. We didn't do it for anything from scratch. We just decorated, right? So I'm good at decorating. Oh, that orange icing is going to be the bomb. I could feel it. I make myself a cafe mocha right now. So it's coffee. I had a little bit about this much left. So I add 1 teaspoon of instant coffee, added water, added chocolate milk, a little bit of milk. And now it's cold, so I have to put it back in the microwave because I waited so long. Thank God for a microwave, eh? Need some strawberries, grapes, and bananas. Ooh, yeah. Make a flan. You get the flan shell and you put that all on there on the custard. You put custard first, and then you put the strawberries and the grapes. You put bananas if you want, kiwi, peaches. If you put bananas, you have to eat it right away. But to make it look nice, yeah. You're drinking coffee too? Woo woo! Right on, partner. Oh, now I gotta do Bella's stuff. I couldn't wait. I just dipped my fruit in. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. In the glaze? Is that what you're talking about? Or the custard? Just doing Bella's meals right now, so I'm going to show you guys, actually. Bye, Paws. Have a great day, honey. I'll post on the community post later so you can see what the cake looked like so you don't miss anything. I'll have you drooling. That's what I'll have you doing. Bella does not like that tube meat anymore. It's the only thing I could buy last week because everything was so freaking expensive. I wasn't going to pay $10 for a little pack of meat, right? So I bought $10 worth of those rolls, the chicken rolls, you know, that you get. They're $10 for 4. She doesn't like it. I have to literally put my 1 ingredient chicken mix in there with it or she won't touch it. Oh, I should do that actually right now. So usually what I do is I get this Nature's recipe. So it's got like 1 ingredient, chicken. This one's chicken venison. The other one's chicken and broth. Grilled chicken, whatever. She's getting picky. She's spoiled. Either that or she just feels like mama does. This shit's not real freaking meat, right? Because you see what they look like when I cook it. It's gross. It's like plasticine. So I'm going to put that inside of this. Because usually I put one of these in one of her meals. But I'm going to put it in here just to mix it up. So, because a case of these are like getting up there in price, right? So I'm going to put that in there. Mix it up. She'll love it. Meat here is stupid expensive. I had to use that word, but it's unbelievable. Good meat. Yeah, it is. You know, I'm going to go to the butcher's this month. I don't have any more ground beef and I need some ground beef. But my ground beef stretched for a whole month, you know. And we only bought, 4 packages? So that was pretty good. I did pretty good last month with my meats and stuff. I didn't have an excessive amount of meats. I'm trying to cut down as much as I can. You know, kind of spread it as much as I can. Because if it's going to be expensive, you got to find an alternative. Have some squash, you know, eat the fruits and veggies and stuff. And, well, whatever has protein in it. You know, things that have protein, you eat it. It doesn't necessarily have to be meat. It could be your nuts as well. If you love nuts, like if you like peanuts, if you like almonds, that's got protein in it as well. Well, I'll tell you something. Once hunting season's open, we're going hunting. And we're going to try to get some partridge and stuff, so. I don't want rabbit. I'm not for rabbit. It's too, I can't see a rabbit get killed. And it's not something that's going to fill you up, you know. That black bean burgers and put them in tortilla wraps. See, that's good protein right there. Even if you had, let's say, you don't have meat, lentils, beans, chickpeas, all that stuff, that's good for you. Squash. Yeah. We're going to have to find alternatives because if they're going to make things pricey, we got to find ways to go around it. And even now I'm finding the canned foods are going up. So if you see a sale on canned foods, you might want to stock up because I don't know if it's the stuff that's made, the cans itself that went up, or because if that whatever they use to make the cans with, I think it's aluminum or whatever it's called, aluminum cans, right? I could be wrong. If the price goes up on that, then the price of the canned stuff will go up, right? And if the food's going up, the price is going up, canned food's going up. Because today I was looking at flyers and stuff. I'm like, there's nothing I want in the flyers again this week. I'm going to go do my shopping, of course, but there's nothing on sale that I want. Nothing. That's pathetic. And you know me, I'll always find a sale. I'll find something in store that I want. But let me tell you, I was looking at prices of corn. $1.47 a can is the cheapest I could find. $1.47 a can of corn. So, and I haven't seen it on special all year. It comes on special when it's frozen, but I'm not too fond of corn that's, you know, frozen, because by the time I actually finish the bag, it's all freezer burn. Ground beef at Kroger right now is $4.99, but you have to buy 3 pound pack. Really? So $15 basically to get the deal, eh? So you gotta buy. So it would be cost efficient if you buy it, separate it, flatten it, and put it in your freezer. Because it would be your meat for the month kind of thing, right? For one person or two people, it could be a good amount. Because right now, it's like $6.99, $7.99, $8.99 for a pound of ground beef here. When I go to the butcher's, it's between $5.99 and $6.99. But when I don't go by the weight. I just go by the packages. So if I see a pack's like $7 and it's a good amount of meat, I know roughly how much I'm going to use, how many meals it's going to be just by looking at it. I'll be like, okay, that's a good price. For me, that's a good price. People go by the weight and everything else, right? But I just look at the pack and say, okay, this is what I could do with that. This is, okay, that's a good price for that. Because I kind of calculate how much it would cost for the meals. Like when I had the last one, I had made 6 huge meatballs with it, right? And I was like, well, that's not too bad. 6, or was it 8? I think it was 8. But yeah, like sometimes I'll just spread it in half and be like half a shepherd's pie, and half will be for like rice, dirty rice or something like that. I buy French bread when they mark it down and throw in the freezer loaves. Were 79.8 cents today. Oh, that's a good price. Definitely. I like buying it reduced. I like all my breads reduced. If I could get it reduced, I will buy it reduced. Unless it's got a really good sale. Because there's nothing wrong with it. Especially if it's in a bakery, in a store that has a bakery, they reduce their breads usually the same night or the next day. So, it's still kind of fresh, and as long as you put them in a bag and freeze it right, you can have that for a long time. You can do so many things with it. You could do your croutons, you could do your breadcrumbs, you could garlic bread, whatever, right? But 78 cents a loaf is a good price. See, oh, you're lucky. 76 cents, I'm wishing for that. I am begging for that. Even 88 cents, I'd be like, start the car. 99 cents, I'd be start the car. Because I haven't seen veggies under 99 cents in about a year. Or cans of tomatoes right now, on special at Food Basics, $1.99. $1.99 for a can of tomatoes. Don't get me started on tomatoes. Remember I was telling you last month, I said I got to stock up on the tomato paste because the tomatoes are going up. Sure enough, I see them going up. So tomato paste in your pantry for Canadians. Yeah, so for Canadians, tomato paste can do so many things. You can make sauce, you can make soup, you can make tomato juice, you can make whatever you need, pizza sauce, whatever. But a can of tomatoes, it's like, you gotta put, it's got more liquid in, it's got chunks of tomatoes, but it's more liquid, than, you get more, I think, a bang for your buck if you get the tomato paste. So, I'm looking for tomato paste under $1, and I found it, Dollarama. They have some, 2 for $1.50. So, 75 cents each. I gotta go finish watching this NM show. See ya. Bye, Spongy. Have a great day. Enjoy your show. But yeah, so tomatoes here are going up. Why? Tomatoes are so easy to grow, right? Well, the ones that know how to grow it and they can grow it. I don't understand why it's so freaking expensive. But yeah, $1.99 in the flyer this week. I'm like, that's not a sale. That is not a sale. So, I am gonna pick one up though, because I'm really short on the tomatoes itself. So I might pick up 1 or 2 cans just to save for my $5 emergency pantry. But yeah. Spam. Spam we used to get for $2.49 to or $2.89 on special. Now it's $3.45 on special. I've never seen it at that price on special. Never. Ever, 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 ever. It's never been that high on special. So now even Spam on special is not a special. I don't know if it's true, but last night before bed, I saw a trucker strike. In Canada? I wouldn't doubt it. Is it a trucker strike or a trucker convoy? They're just ripping people off. Yeah, they are. They definitely are. Yeah, regular price here, it's $5 to $6 for Spam. But on sale, it's like I said, 3 something, right? So it's not really a sale. It is, but it's not, right? Oh, better check on that. Let's see. Oh my God, they're ready. It is ready, baby. At Mexico border, a lot of our avocados and tomatoes come from there. Oh, so if they're having a trucker strike, that means a lot of stuff won't come in from a lot of places. Stock up, guys. Don't be scared. Don't be frightened. Stock up on stuff that you know will stretch and make you good meals. That's all I have to say. They're going to stop. If they're stopping the trucks right now, or if they're striking the trucks, that's not a good thing. If it's just one company, that's different, right? If it's just a company. But if they're pulling what they did during COVID, when they had all the truckers on strike and everybody was like, mandating, not mandating, but doing convoys and stuff, yeah, that will affect everything. Because they are the things that run the world right now. If it wasn't for truckers, a lot of our stuff wouldn't get shipped to our countries. I did good this week. Saturday I have $10 off. And I spent $30 at DG. So I will be grabbing tons of sale items. Awesome! You go, boy. Yep, gotta check it out later on and see what's going on with it. Yeah, so don't be scared, guys. Just know, plan ahead. Write a list of things that you could make that is cost efficient. Things that your family enjoys. Make a list of the groceries that you need for that. And go buy it. Okay? Think 6 months to a year ahead. You know what I mean? What would you need? Let's say you like shepherd's pie. What would you need for shepherd's pie? If you can't get a hold of potatoes, let's say. Canned potatoes, canned corn, frozen corn, whatever you need, So you kind of just budget around that. You kind of look at your pantry and say, oh, I can make this meal with that. I can make this meal with that. I can make this meal with that. I'm coming up with a series for my members only. And it's going to involve meals that are kind of ready to go. They're not frozen. They're going to be pantry ready, basically. So I'm not going to say too much more about it, but to give you ideas on days when you don't know what to make, you just grab the bag and you got your idea right there, right? So I'm going to be doing videos on that because I already started something today. And I'm going to be doing more on that. And I'll show you guys what I mean. There's so many things. So this way you're not panicking as much. You have things kind of ready. You know what to make. Especially on those days when you're busy, overwhelmed. You could see what you need to do and just, do this, Because the made, like I'll tell you, ravioli in a can, stew in a can, all those things are expensive now. They're over $2 a can. So why not make that stuff yourself, right? That's what I did with the roast series, trying to figure out what you can do with something. Exactly. And you stretch it, right? You could do what you need. So you, Grandma, because you know what to do with chicken, you pick up the stuff that you need for your pantry that you could incorporate with a chicken, right? So you'll buy the chicken on sale, you'll put it in your freezer, and you're like, okay, I have this in my pantry already. I don't have to buy that. You got enough for 6 months, let's say, okay? Even if you buy a little bit here, 1 or 2 cans here, 1 or 2 cans there, right? And that's what I do. That's why my pantry is never empty. Because one, By the time the end of the year comes, I'm using that $5 emergency pantry if I didn't use it. Bringing it forward, so I'm like months ahead on my corn, my carrots, my whatever I collected throughout the year, my $5 pantry. And then I have an accumulation in my everyday pantry. And I just add up whatever I need. Oh, there's none of this in my everyday pantry, so I'll pick up a couple cans, Yeah. And you kind of know what's in your $5 pantry. So you're like, I don't want to get too much of the tomato sauce in my everyday pantry because I got lots in my $5 pantry. Like, you kind of look through it, you rotate it, you do, and if you see the dates are coming up, like, oh God, I haven't eaten this since 2025. If it's best before, you look at it, you're like, it's a canned product, you can still eat it. It's still good, whatever. So put it on the table where you have to eat it sooner than later. Don't let it sit on a shelf for another 5 years, 3 years. Eat it sooner than later. That's my best before pantry table, right? And I'm trying to help people realize that you need to do this. Because when shit hits the fan, I could help maybe some people, but I'm not going to help everybody that's not helping themselves. If we're going to help each other, let's just say, something happens, the grid goes down. No more hydro worldwide. Let's say there's a solar storm or something, right? Worldwide. What happens, right? So we have our pantries. But then your friend down the street that watches your channel doesn't do that, just buys takeout every freaking day, doesn't have a pantry. So they expect to eat off you now, right? No, that's not going to work that way. Unless you got something to offer or something to bring to the table or something, because I'm going to barter, of course. I'm going to say, well, if you're family, come and eat with me, but you got to help me out with this, or you got to do this for me, because we're going to have to barter something. Like someone might say, oh my God, I'm really, really, I'm really hungry and I need to eat. I'll say, well, you know what? I got a bag of flour. I'll trade you for that sugar because it's got 6 bags of sugar. I'll give you this bag of flour. You give me that sugar that you're not eating. Or let me rephrase that. I have no sugar left in my pantry. This person's hungry, he wants flour. So I give him flour, but he has sugar. So I take his sugar, and that's bartering. So you could also use things to give to people. Trade, because money won't be worth shit. It only takes one thing to disrupt the system. It's so fragile. Exactly. People think that it can be fixed. There's a lot of things that cannot be fixed. Natural disasters happen, solar flares happen, wars happen, all kinds of things happen, right? So just prepare. You don't have to be scared, but just prepare. A lot of people don't eat leftovers, but that's the key to straighten. Yes, you need to eat leftovers. There's nothing wrong with leftovers. Leftovers taste better because the flavor infuses into everything, I find. We have the skills that most won't in today's world. Exactly. Most people have skipped the dish finger. Let's go to the drive-thru. Let's skip the dish. Let's order a pizza. And I've seen this in the younger generation especially, They have that mentality where they think that they could live on that. They can. 1, it's pricey. 2, shit hits the fan. You don't know shit. You're not going to have nothing. Pantries are empty. Freezers are empty. You got takeout containers in your fridge and a couple condiments. That doesn't work that way. I know people like that. You open their fridge. It's like, oh, bottle of ketchup. Half a thing of milk for their coffee. If they drink coffee, And, an old thing of Chinese food, maybe a slice of pizza, half a box open, And it's like that. I was like, what? What? And it makes me so angry. And the worst for me is people that go to the food bank. I have nothing against the food bank, guys. But if you go to the food bank, but you eat out every single day, you don't deserve to go to a food bank. If you're eating takeout every freaking day, okay, or you're skip the dishes every freaking day, you do not deserve to go to a food bank. You're taking away from people that actually need it. Because the people that go to the food bank can't afford to buy takeout every day. Can't afford to go to skip the dish every day. Like bacon, save the... Yes! It's like Misty calls it. It's her liquid gold. Baking grease is her liquid gold. With 200 pounds of potatoes and 200 pints of green beans, I can go on indefinitely. Yeah, you got a garden. You're even better than us. You know, you got the garden going. Not everybody can have a garden. A lot of people can't physically do it, or a lot of people don't have the mental strength to do it, or the motivation, or even the space, whatever. But you know what? The ones that do have it, they are blessed to have such a beautiful garden to eat off of, because that's the way it used to be, right? People used to eat out of their gardens. They used to survive on their gardens. They used to, you know, do all the canning and everything throughout the year, and they still do. They still do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's amazing. I wish I had the oomph to do it. I don't have the oomph. I have a little bit growing, guys, but I'm not a gardener. I'm not a gardener at all. I love watching people that garden, but it's like, I can't do it. I don't have the oomph to do it. I'm not lazy. I just don't have the mental strength to do it. I'm like, because it's not a big thing for me. Me, it's cooking. Give me the food, I'll cook it. But make me grow it, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You survived off your garden when you were a kid. And yes, I agree. They tell you shop locally, shop at your farmer's market. The farmer's market is so freaking expensive. I'm not going to pay $7 for a bundle of carrots when I could get it for $2, you know? Same thing with potatoes. They're going to charge you an arm and a leg for potatoes at the farmer's market when I can get it for $2 when it comes on special. And for the amount that I eat in potatoes, I don't eat as many potatoes. You know, some people love potatoes, can eat potatoes every day, like Okies loves his potatoes, but I can't eat all those potatoes. They would go bad. By the time I finish my bag, it's already starting to sprout and stick. So, and you can't do a big garden here. But just having a few things growing is good, you know, like even just having seeds to make micro what do you call it? Microgreens? Because if shit hits the fan, at least you could eat your microgreens. It's just a bunch of seeds and they grow within a couple days. And then you could have microgreens, and it's a good nutritious way to keep things going, eh? I will have everything for $1 or $2 when I sell this year. Well, you know, Okies, me and Jay were talking. We're going to move next door to you. We're going to buy some of your pumpkins for Bella. And we're going to buy lots of potatoes. And we're going to come and raid your garden when you're sleeping. I'll have you over for lasagna. Bring it! You would love that. You just want someone to laugh at your jokes, right? So look at this. I got so busy I didn't show you guys the cake. So I'm going to give it a couple more minutes to cool down. And, ooh, there's a chipmunk. You want to see him? I don't know if you can see him. Oh, he went down the pole too fast. So yeah, I'm going to let that cool down a little bit. So while I do that, we'll still talk. But I'm going to just do my dishes because... Oh, fuck. No, I got to put the meat away first. Jeez. That's so much to do. I have a squirrel looking in my door. Aww. Just take a picture, Grandma. Take a picture of him. I have a squirrel that comes in my bowl every day there on the deck and starts eating, eh? And now the chipmunk's coming out finally, so that's a sign that it's time that the snow's gonna melt because spring's here. Real spring. I have to do about 3 more weeks. I'm going to bring forward the spring stash. Because spring's already started, guys, but it's been snowing here for so long it doesn't feel like spring, so I'm just opening up my spring stash in May. So I'm trying to get as many things as I can for my spring stash this month. Then I'll start my summer stash. That's another way to save stuff, guys. It's you plan a couple of things here and there, just put them aside, and then when spring hits, you got some things for meals you want to have planned for the spring, things you have planned for the summer, you know. Because you kind of get sick of eating the same thing. So when I think of hot dogs, often it's like, oh, hot dogs is a summer thing, so I'll buy more hot dogs during the summer. So right now, the hot dogs are cheaper, and in the summer, they go up in price. So when the hot dogs or sausages come on special, I pick them up, right? Because I know in the summer, they'll be sky high because they know people will barbecue a lot more. So things like that, you kind of keep tabs as what every season reminds you of, and think, okay, well, right now it's on special, and you know it's going to go higher. Because they turned everything around. Before, it used to be seasonal. Everything used to be seasonal. Wieners would come on special in the summertime, ketchup, mustard, all that stuff would come on special in the summertime. They switched it. They completely switched it. So that doesn't happen in the summer anymore. It's might have one sale, that's it, but in the summer, yeah. Same thing in the winter, you should get your winter squash and stuff like that. Probably, in the fall, you're supposed to get that stuff. But last year, they didn't lower the price at all. I had all my winter squash that I liked during the winter. So, before they used to do it September, October kind of thing. November, nope. Yeah, it's like what we use during those seasons, they jack up. The Easter sale was pathetic. I was disgusted at the Easter sale. I was totally disgusted. That's why I'm saying to myself, like, when it comes to traditional celebrational dinners and stuff, I prepare ahead. I'll think ahead. Because now they know they're marketing it as, oh, buy this for Easter, the ham, the turkey, and stuff like that. You might have a sale, yeah, but a lot of the stuff was not on sale this time. I was disgusted. I didn't really have a big grocery haul last week because it sucked. It sucked everywhere. Exactly. The roast that I made this year was from October. I bought it at the butcher's in October on my big order. And I said I'm going to keep that for like some celebration, like Easter, Christmas, whatever. And I kept it for Easter because, well, Easter came. I'm like, hey, let's make that roast, And it was not $17. If I would have bought it at the butcher's, it would have been $17. But man, it was freaking good because it had 3 meals in there, 3 big meals. So, yeah, it wasn't $17 because that came with the chicken. It came with the boneless pork. It came with bacon and ground beef. So there was a big order when I ordered it. So it was incorporated in there. So they took some stuff out of the freezers or whatever and put it in there, blah, 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 to make the big order. Because everything you get is frozen. So you just got to bring it home, put it away. But I'm going to be doing one of those soon enough. Like I said, I always take $5 a week every Monday. I put it in a jar, in my meat jar. And when I have enough money, I go, oh, let's go get a meat order. Let's go to the butcher's. I have, let's say, $30. Let's go get $30 worth of meat. I was trying to keep it up to, like, when it reaches $200. But I'm out of ground beef, so I'm going to use up what I have in there and go get some more ground beef. But $5 a week, put it in the jar. So $5 emergency pantry, $5 a week in the meat thing. So that's $10 right there. In the long run, we'll get you a lot. And we don't go to coffee anymore. We don't do takeout coffee anymore. We haven't done that in a long time. So when it comes to like Tim Hortons, we don't do that. So we save money there. We don't do that anymore. So that's saving money. Don't do your coffee out. Take that money instead and put it towards your meat or put it towards your stash or your $5 emergency pantry. Skip the pizza one week and take that $15 or $20, whatever it is, and put it towards a little stock up, canned stocking, all the canned foods that you need, $20 worth, or all the soups that you need for next 6 months, or whatever it is, right? Little sacrifice makes a big, big difference. And if you can't find the money, you look at everything that you buy. Everything, all your bills and everything, and think to yourself, do you need cable? Like, that's an example. Some people will complain they don't have food, but they have $100 cable bill every month. And it's like, okay, well, what can you do? What you can do is maybe watch YouTube, because most of the cable shows are on YouTube. They're on Netflix. Netflix is even cheaper. You know, you can get Netflix, or go on Hulu, or go on get yourself a Fire Stick and get yourself the free cable on there. You know, I haven't had cable in well over 20 years. Well over 20 years. I have Netflix, and I'm father clocked in, so it's like, I think $7 a month, 6 something, anyways. Because we've had it for so long that we're father clocked in. They haven't raised their price. And I watch, I watch Netflix. I watch YouTube. We got a Fire Stick, so you can watch anything you want. But most of the stuff I watch, if I want to watch Dr. Phil or something, it's on YouTube. If I want to watch TLC, it's on YouTube. So it's like, why are we paying for cable? We'll pay for the internet. You know, the internet's expensive. That's my biggest bill, but I have a really good connection. Like I know I have one of the high-end packages. So just my internet alone is $96 a month. But I need it for what I do. This is my living, right? And it's a tax write-off. So it's a win-win situation, because this is my business. It's a tax write-off. So, but it's not glitchy. Well, sometimes it's glitchy, but it's more my phone than anything. It's not, it's fast. It doesn't take long to download or upload, so I'm happy about it. I got good service. Very good service. Hi, cabin girl. Okay. How are you, hon? Cut the cord. Yeah, exactly. Cut the cord. Like, enough with the bullshit, you know? Like, when people, like, tell me, oh, I can't afford this, can't afford that. It's like, okay, well, I could tell you what the problem is if you let me, but, you know, people don't want to tell you the truth, that a lot of the times, like I said, it's skip the dishes and, you know, spending money where they could be spending it on different things that will actually help your life, not actually kill your life or make you struggle. All right, so here is the cake. This is a carrot delight cake, guys. If you weren't here, you'll have to go back and watch my recipe for this. I'm going to get myself my little spatula. Actually, I'm going to do a little green one. Oh, no, I'm going to use Joe's. Yeah, Joe's. My friend Joe gave me this. Some people will love this. Yeah, my friend Joe gave me that. So this is orange cream cheese icing. So good. So freaking good. Jay's gonna like this tonight. Jay's gonna absolutely love this tonight, guys. Oh my God, look at how beautiful. This is delightful. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is, eh? Good enough. Gotta make sure I have enough for both of them. So I'm gonna put this one aside. Like I said, I might just freeze one. I've heard you say he loves oranges. He loves oranges. Oh yeah, he loves orange. He loves chocolate orange. Like if this was a chocolate cake with orange filling or orange icing, he'd die. He loves it. My man loves a lot of things. He loves anything I cook him. It's like he was telling the girl at the H&R Block yesterday. He's like, yeah, I'm not big like this for no reason. My wife's a good cook. Well, he was big when I met him, but he did gain a lot of weight since he's met me. But he also lost weight too, so I put him on diets. But if I didn't make the food, he would be one of those guys that go and get the pizza, go get the, go get the chicken and go get this and go the easy stuff like Chef Boyardee in a can, stew in a can. He would just eat that all the time, right? Because he doesn't like cooking. He really doesn't. Like he can. Freaking guy. I didn't know this until I started like later in life when we were actually living here. Found out he used to work in a Chinese restaurant. I'm like, what? So what'd you do? He goes, I was the cook. So my man could cook Chinese food, like chicken balls and all, chicken chop suey. But he didn't tell me that. Like, what in the hell? Why? Why wouldn't you tell me that? Okay, so I have some... Ooh, what the hell? So I have this maple brown sugar. So I'm going to put some of that on top, just a little bit. Sherry bought me that. Sherry buys me a lot of things. She spoiled me. She bought me that last year with the cake. She wanted to see me do a lot of baking. Well, you're seeing the baking. It's a little late, but you're seeing me bake now, honey. And there we go, guys. That's the cake. That's the Carrot Delight cake with orange cream cheese icing on top. Looks fabulous, doesn't it? I'm going to freeze it. I'm going to freeze this one. Will it last? Maybe. Maybe next week I'll eat it. No, I'll try to keep it as long as possible. No, I don't want my man skinny. You kidding? I don't like a bony thigh. I don't like bony thighs. Like, I don't like them when they're bony here. When they're muscular there, it's good. But bony, no. I do, Natty. Got to keep you busy. Natty's always busy. If I'm not doing something, I'm thinking of something. If I'm not, like... Or I'm watching something. So I'm taking something in, you know? Today you're doing the Red Baron pizza. You know what? I see that all the time at Giant Tiger and I want to pick one up. Because I see you do it and I see a couple other people do it. And I'm like, must be a really good pizza. Because everybody's doing it except for me. So I think I'll pick one up one night. Just check it out. You ate half a cake on Easter. Was that cake you made? With the little, I never remember those little chickens there. Those little, gotta keep, me either gotta keep a veggie on David. A budgie. A belly on David. Yep, the peep cake. That's what it is, peep. Oh, you ate half the cake. Sherry. You're lucky you're not diabetic. The guilt would kill me. To me, the guilt would kill me. I don't know why, but... Well, I know why. I've been on so many freaking diets all my life. I've programmed myself. I've programmed myself to only accept one if I'm going to eat it. It's only going to be one slice, and it can't be a huge slice. It's got to be an okay slice. And if I do eat it, I feel guilty, right? Because I'm like, oh, that's sugar. I got to make sure that I drink the water. I got to make sure this. I got to make sure that I keep going and burn it off a little bit, you know? So. But yeah, that's my cake, guys. You felt guilty the next day. Because everybody wanted a piece and you ate it all. I don't like the sauce on Red Baron pizza. Why is it a sweet... What's the sauce like? Oh yeah, it's instant. I was like, why does my coffee taste different? It's instant coffee. Cake looks good. Yeah, it does. I love it. Let's zoom in on that. Bow, wow, bow, bow. Oh, it's good. I love it. Now I gotta clean up my mess. You don't do red berry? Grandma, what does the tomato sauce taste? Is it a sweet taste, a spicy taste, or just normal? Just buy a cheap frozen pizza and add stuff on it. Yeah, I used to do the same thing. They have one right now, the Irresistible from Food Basics for two. I think it's $2.45 or $2.85, something like that. It's under $3. I'm like, should I get one? And I'm like, no, I still have pizza in a box I have to make. I'm making pizza for supper tonight. Shit, I can make that right now, actually. So what I'm planning on doing is taking these Stonefire Nans. Got them for 30% off, right? So what you do is you put them on a pan, put the sauce, put the cheese, put the toppings on there, put them in the oven for like 7 to 8 minutes, and they're ready. And they're like not bite sized, but little mini pizzas, and there's quite a bit in there. There's 12 in there, so 6 each. I usually don't eat 6. I eat about maybe 4 of them, and I put the rest away for the next day. No, it made me sick. The tomato is so strong in acidity. I like them. I don't think they're sweet. Yum, Nan. That's good too, Natty. I've done that Nan too also. Yeah, the Nans are good. I love them. They're good. You could do anything with that, actually. You can make like grilled cheese with that even. Well, kind of like grilled cheese, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that for supper because I was like, today's Friday. Oh, my bad. Today's Thursday. Doing this on Friday, so tomorrow night I have soup I have to eat. Remember I told you guys last time I did my little clean out there in my freezer? I was trying to. Hold on. I gotta be a good doobie and eat this. I took it out of the freezer last night, so this is homemade soup that I had in the freezer. Breakfast pizza sounds good. That's a good idea, Grandma. I'm going to check the Metro there if there's some more to reduce, and I'm going to do that. Actually, freeze them. I love tomato anything, but if really concentrated, my stomach doesn't like it. Yeah, I got to watch with everything, me. I got to watch with everything. It's so nice out. Oh my God, it's 11 degrees Celsius. So the temperature right now is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's not too bad. For us, that's nice. It's like, well, it's 51 degrees Fahrenheit. Breakfast pizza with scrambled eggs, gravy as the sauce. Oh, I never tried it with gravy. White gravy or dark or brown gravy? Like chicken gravy or chicken gravy, I think, eh? I got turkey and chicken gravy. And I got You know what I found the other day and I totally forgot about it? When they had the food truck, they gave me a case of white gravy or sausage. All right, I'm going to try that. So they gave me a case of this, guys. Look at this. I was like, oh man, what am I going to do with this? Like, I have to use them up. They're dated beef broth, okay? The cubes. So there's, how many in here? 6 per container, right? They are dated 2025. So they're dated last year. I have so many to eat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I got 13 packs to go, man. And there's 6 in each pack. So I don't know if I should put them in the... I was thinking maybe putting them in a jar to keep them, like, out of the box and, from getting all, like... I think they should be good for a long time, eh? Yeah, that's a good company. We had the chicken ones. The chicken ones I used up a long time ago. And I gave some out to a whole bunch of friends and stuff, family. And I had this case left over. Yeah, so I think I'll do that. Put them all in jars, eh? Because Knorr's a good brand. But did you ever read the ingredients in them? Let me show you the ingredients. I was kind of, you know, because I've been doing my own broth lately. But look at the ingredients. Salt, monosodium glutamate, modified palm oil, beef tallow, hydrogenated palm oil, cornstarch, sulfites, xanthan, hydrolyzed corn protein, water, onion powder, caramel disodium isonate, disodium guanylate, garlic powder, dried parsley, spices, TBHQ. Why do you put TBHQ in there? I don't read. I know it's like, but monosodium glutamate, that's MSG. I'm sensitive to MSG. But it's just a small amount. Like if I make a big pot with 1 cube, it's not too bad. Yeah, just a lot of stuff in there now. And TBHQ, they started adding that to everything. It's a preservative for the box or something. But I'm going to use it. It's nothing... It's just 1 cube per thing kind of thing. Maybe 2 cubes, but... Yeah, for shit hits the fan, exactly. That is definitely something that you want in your $5 pantry, guys. Because this is something that you'll need to fatten you up a little bit. You know, it's got the fats you need, and it's got the sodium you need and stuff, right? So it's good to have in your pantry, especially your $5 emergency pantry. Shit hits the fan, I've got it made. They last longer than the date. I figured they would, but I think what I'll do is I'll take them out. I'll keep them in the little package, like the little wrapping, but I'll put it in a jar. So, you know, because they say to take things out of boxes because, you know, they kind of like get all like, ugh, or they get like all stiff and stuff. Like I've noticed even the plastic containers, they get all hard. You got to kind of break it up. That's not powder anymore. So make some broth with it. Add some roast beef lunch meat. Make it a great sandwich. Oh, that's a good idea. Ooh. I got some budding meat in the freezer too. Cut that up. I'm going to try that, Grandma. Thank you. I'm going to put that aside right now. I'm making that this week. I'm going to get some cheese buns, some more cheese buns, because I'm addicted to those fucking cheese buns. And I'm going to do that. You know, even if I make my own cheese buns, those cheese buns from the Metro are delicious. They're the ones we used to make at Loblaws, and they are so good. They are so good. And to be honest, it's only French bread. It's the same French bread that you use, kind of thing. It's the same recipe basically, except they put cheese on it. Yeah, the ingredients in cake mix. Holy fuck. Well, this is why I'm using it, right? Because I want to get the stuff out of my pantry, guys. Like, I want to try to get the stuff out of my pantry and eat better. So, the cake mix: enriched wheat flour, sugar, golden sugar, corn syrup, carrot flavored bites, corn syrup, enriched wheat flour, corn cereal, palm oil, caramel color, sunset yellow, carrot powder, allure red, malted barley flour, leavening agent, baking soda, sodium aluminum, that's baking soda, modified cornstarch, spices, cornstarch, monoglycerides, monocalcium phosphate, modified palm oil, dicalcium phosphate, sodium xanthan gum, cellulose gum, and caramel color. Yeah, so, you know, this is delicious going in, but once it's done, guys. I'll be doing it from scratch after that if I have to. Add some fries or onion rings with it. Oh, I definitely will. I'll add some fries, put them in my nice little basket there. That's a nice video. I'm going to do that. Don't read it! Don't read it! I read it. Oh, anything that comes in a box, anything that comes in a bag, it's usually crap. We know that. If it's processed bags, it's processed food, right? So it's very rare that you actually find 2 or 3 ingredients on things. So what I could do is I'm gonna. Oh, I don't want to say too much. The surprise, because then people will take my ideas if I tell them this idea. So yeah, there's something I'm gonna be doing. There's something I'm gonna be doing. Once all these are gone, there's something I'm gonna be doing. My pantry will look different next year. I'm in the process of doing it with my pantry right now, eliminating my my everyday pantry stuff, you know, rotating the products, putting the good stuff inside the $5 pantry. So my $5 pantry, like I said, I'm making better choices, trying to get more nutritious stuff. So you want to get things like tallow, you want to get ghee, you want to get the olive oils, you want to get the tuna, you want to get the stuff. If you're gonna get canned stuff, you want to get the good canned stuff, right? Stuff with no extra junks in it. Just if it's corn, salt, maybe sugar, whatever it is, but or citric acid, whatever they call it. Not corn, this. I want just corn, right? You ordered some ghee? The ghee on Amazon's fucking crazy. But you know what? They come down in price. I seen them. They were $16.99. They went down to $12.99. So that's not too bad. But the next thing I need to buy is coconut oil, and I just seen it at Food Basics. It's on my list. Butter, I'm good for a while. I think I got 10 butters. So I'm good for the rest of the year. Because I don't go through as much butter as I used to. And plus I've been baking, but you don't really use too much butter when you're baking this, so. Oh, it smells so good, guys. Oh. Okay, now, if I freeze that, I gotta put it in the pan. I'm gonna have to get some more of these. I get them at you can get these pans at Dollarama, guys. You know, you can get these pans at Dollarama. So I'm going to get some more pans like this. And I'm going to freeze it right in the pan. Just like that. You know? Coconut good. Here's another thing. The coconut oil that I'm getting, I think I'm not going to keep it in my $5 pantry. I'm going to keep it in my medical pantry. Because I'm going to start a medical pantry. I have one. It's a panic pantry. But I want to start one with foods. Because coconut oil is also good for bobos, especially in your mouth when you do the pulling. You know, you swish it through your mouth. First thing in the morning before you drink or eat, you swish it in your mouth for about 5 minutes. Then you take a paper towel, spit it, throw it out in the garbage. It pulls out all the toxins and everything else. If you have problems with your teeth, your abscess, and stuff like that, do that. Do that. Do it for at least a week. You'll see a big difference. I had a hole in my tongue because I bit myself really, really bad. And there was a hole, like a big hole on the side of my tongue. Went to see a dentist, went to see my doctor, and they said, ooh, it doesn't look good, you know. They weren't giving me anything to do for it. So I did the swishing. And I also did some plant medicine. That's another thing. That's a witchy thing. So with the swishing, within a couple weeks, it was completely sealed. It sealed it completely. Like, it just took away the bacteria because it looked really bad. Like, it was white and it was literally a hole in my tongue. So it wasn't looking good, right? It sealed up, and it's still sealed up. It still has the scar, but it's sealed up. So, you know, it's better if you use that for oral health. Even your dog. Brush your teeth, dog. Don't use the toothpaste for your dog. Use a coconut oil. A little bit of coconut oil. Brush her teeth, whatever. Bella's teeth is perfectly white. My mom keeps saying, your dog has nice teeth. And she does. She got beautiful teeth. But it's coconut oil. Just a little bit on toothbrush. And then you swish it. Swish it. Don't spit it in your sink, though. Don't spit it in your sink. So that's one thing that you put in there. You know, like I have a whole bunch of listings of things that I want to put in this apothecary. I'm going to call it the apothecary. Because there are things that you could use, that you could eat, and things that you could use that are also medicinal. We also bathe Stormy with coconut oil. It makes a homemade dog shampoo because her fur needs soothing conditioner. Makes her so soft. Ooh, I haven't tried that on the dog. Like on her fur. Like in the summertime, I put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in water and I spray her. That keeps the ticks away and the fleas away. I don't use flea collars on Bella. I can't stand the smell of a flea collar. And I don't want to give her that poison shit. I've seen too many bad reactions to that. So I spray with that. Bella's not 3 years old, never had fleas, never had ticks. Knock on wood. Great for boo-boos. Yeah, it's good for boo-boos, isn't it? It's got lots of beneficial uses. She gets dry hair in the summer? Really? Is there something maybe she's missing in her diet, or? Raw honey, good for boo-boos too. Yes, honey is good too for a lot of things. Cayenne pepper. If you have a wart, or you know those growing moles that grow there, they're like really thick and big, and they're like, you put that with castor oil and you put a Band-Aid over it. Go to bed. The next day, put it on again, or go to work, whatever, you stay in the house, whatever. Do that for about a week, maybe 2. That thing's gonna fall off and it's totally gone. It's flat. Nothing left. I've done it to Jay twice now. And they looked really nasty. Like, he had them really nasty. He gets them really bad. So I did it, put it every day, make a paste with it, put the Band-Aid on, and then fucking just falls off. Had to do a couple things in the garden. Oh, you had to do a couple things in the garden. I think you're going to be doing a couple things in the garden for the rest of your life, boy. He loves his garden, guys. Okies. There's my cake, boy. I made the orange cream cheese icing on top. Yeah, castor oil. Little container. A little bit of cayenne pepper. Mix it up. Take a Q-tip, dab it on really good on the bobo, on the mole or whatever. Like the one I'm talking about, the ones that rise like warts, even warts. Put the Band-Aid over it. Next day, wash it off, let it air out, and then put some more on, If you're okay with it, going to work with it on, the Band-Aid on, whatever, do it, If you're okay with just being around the house with it on, do it. The longer it's on, the better it is, right? Because the castor oil penetrates, right? Penetrates deep, deep, deep inside. He gets those? Yeah, and they're good on skin tags too. Because what happens is they'll go take a shower and it starts peeling off. And then actually, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt at all. And sometimes you'll see a chunk missing, like, Jay, a chunk's missing. He's like, that's okay. Does it hurt? No, not at all. Does it burn? No, nothing. So just keep putting it on, and yeah, it's gone. Castor oil is amazing stuff. That's a must-have in your pantry, like in your emergency apothecary, I guess you would call it. Because we have a cupboard here in the kitchen I want to use for that. I was laughing at the store today. They had hams on sale from Easter. They had a full bunker because the sales were a joke. So now they can't figure out to do with the hams that didn't sell. Call reduce it, half price, manager special, get rid of it. You want to get customers in your store? That's the best way they should do it. That's what makes me want to go back to certain stores. When they have manager specials, you go in there and you're like, it's not expected. You want to go back in that store again to see if you can find another sale. But if they don't do it, people are not going to do it, right? Thank you. I need to get some of that I don't have. By the time it actually they decide to put a sale on it, it's probably going to go bad. Like, I like going to a place and it's like a big bunker and it's like $1.99 blowout sale, manager special. Start the car, right? And you think about that and you tell all your friends and all that and everything, and people start going to that store because they heard about the manager special. And then they'll go in there and they'll buy a couple other things while they're there, and it's also going to make them money. But a lot of them don't want to do it because they're greedy. They want full tilt for it. And the thing is, once it's reduced, if they can't sell it, no one wants to buy it, it goes in the garbage, but it's a write-off. So, damn if we do, damn if we don't, right? But it's a write-off. They're not losing much. Because when we used to throw shit out, it had to be scanned out. Oh, man. How am I going to freeze that without touching the icing? Okay, let me just... Hi, Bella! Hi, Mama Baby! Hi, Mama Baby! Yeah, no one's paying that. No one's paying $40 for a small ham. You know? If they are, they're desperate. I'm not that desperate. I'll go without. If I have to eat out of a can, I will. Or I'll skip it altogether and buy something else, right? You can't just expect people to buy things at that price. It's just too much. Not everybody's rich. Yeah, I'm going to be heading off too, Grandma. You have yourself a great day. Thanks for joining us on our live today. Or on my live. Oh, tell me this is not the last one. Yeah, skip and make something else. That's right. If you can't make a ham, make it a full chicken. If you can't make a full chicken, make a Caesar salad. Something. You can make something, right? There's always something else. You don't have to have meat. You could skip the meat altogether for that little sacrifice, you know? Bye, Teresa. So they didn't know what to do. Did you tell them that you would take it if they reduced it for you? Because sometimes they will. If you ask, say, let me tell you, I'll buy one if you reduce it half price. Or if you see something that's just about to go off date or is off date, you say, hey, can you reduce this for me? They might. They might. I mostly watch YouTube and Tubi. Yeah, I mostly watch YouTube and Netflix. Tubi, not so much. Nothing really much on Tubi that I like. It's mostly older shows that, yeah. Okie sent me sunshine. Thank you for the sunshine, honey. Sunshine, celebrate. Yes, we have sunshine today. Look at this. Oh, sunshine. It is 50 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Okay, so one of these are going to go in the freezer. Proof! Going in the freezer, guys. So what I do is, if you don't know this, let me just get a bag here. You guys don't have bags like that, but I don't know if you guys do this, but when you get plastic bags with bread in it and stuff, do you keep them? Because those are good bags to put in your freezer. So these are our bags for milk. Milk bags. They're thick. Like, I mean thick. That looks really good. So I put a saran wrap on top of it. First I put the parchment paper, round parchment paper on top. Then I put the saran wrap on top of it. Then I put the foil and I do all the edges so it's nice and sealed. Okay. And then I put it in the plastic bag like this. Then I seal that bag, like trying to take all the air out as much as I can. And then I can write on it and put it in the freezer and it doesn't get freezer burn. With this bag here, my mom used to make meat pies, and the meat pies, no word of a lie, would go for 3 years without freezer burn. So this is the way my mom always did it. So I'm going to be doing this with the cake today. I do this with my shepherd's pie, my hamburgers, not my hamburgers, my cabbage rolls, anything like that, right? And it works great. Reuse, recycle, repurpose. Pumpkin, make sure we stay on that. Exactly. Punk is a smart person, man. Exactly. Stay on that. You gotta. It saves you a bunch of money. I don't buy the those big freezer bags. Very very rare I'll buy freezer bags. I buy the reusable ones. The ones that are like I'll show you. Hold on. Jay bought me these actually. I think Sherry bought me some too. I think Sherry bought me a pack and Jay bought me a pack. But I'll show you. So you can find these on Amazon. These are reusable. You can wash them, reuse them. They seal very well. You can put sausages in there, pork chops, chicken, whatever, right? There's different sizes. Jay bought me some, and I think Sherry bought me some because I got 2 packs. It would be essential for you Okies if you want to buy that because they freeze vegetables very well. Like I put tomatoes in one and the tomatoes are not frozen freezer burn. They've been there for over a year. Same with avocados. They're in my freezer at the bottom of my freezer and they're not even freezer burn. They hold out very well. Very well. Try to take as much air as possible out of there, but it's the material itself. It keeps it from freezer burn. It's very good. I love it. This one here. Tonight for dinner, baby. I think tonight for dinner we're going to have pot pie. Oh no. Gotta eat that soup. I guess I could eat the soup tomorrow for lunch. Yeah, I think I'll eat that soup for lunch tomorrow. I'm going to have pot pie for supper tonight. And I'll have the pizza, those mini pizzas tomorrow for supper. There's my menu, guys. You know my menu now. Thanks for dropping by. I got these. Jay bought this as well for $3.50. Reusable lids. I kind of want to get away from the foil. Like, I really do because foil is not good for you. Aluminum foil is not good for you. I know that. But I'm addicted to using it, right? I've always used it, so there you go. Just going to wash it, just make sure. I washed them before, but I haven't used them yet, though. I get things and sometimes I forget I have them. Yeah, the pot pie that I got in my grocery haul last time. I'm going to have that for dinner tonight. Unless Jay says, hey, babe, do you want me to pick something up? No, I don't want him to pick up anything. Save a little bit of money. Eat what we have, make some room in my freezer. I'm going to have to make room in my freezer because I need room for this. My freezer downstairs is a small freezer and I get something out of there, there's a little bit of space, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh, sale! Let's fill her up again, So it doesn't stay somewhat empty. Oh, freak, that doesn't fit. Never mind. Doesn't fit. So I gotta put the foil. Foil it is. That's for dinner tonight. Or not for dinner. Well, it can be for dinner. We could eat cake for dinner. Have a coffee and that could be dinner, but we'll have that for dessert tonight. Well, maybe I should be good and not... Yeah, maybe I should be good. I don't know. If I'm having cake, I shouldn't have pot pie because that's got a lot of carbs because of the pie shell. So, that being said, I think I'll be a good girl and I'll have soup for supper tonight. I'll have that soup. Yeah. That's my plan, guys. I'm going to be a good girl. Because I want a piece of cake. I didn't really eat much today, actually. All I had this morning was a tortilla wrap with a egg and cheese omelet in the middle. And for lunch, I had... Oh, I had a cheese bun, a little bit of ham on it. That's it. I'm not even hungry. lately I haven't been hungry. Like, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I'm not even hungry for breakfast. So I'll push it till like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then we'll have brunch, and then I don't eat till supper. We've been using up pantry stuff and then getting whatever on sale. I think I now have 10 burrito garlic olive oils, spaghetti sauce, buy one, get one on sale a while back. Oh, nice. Excellent, Sherry. So you're doing a good little vamoose of the pantry and a little restock. I think I just need one more bottle of olive oil. I'm 1.5 in my pantry right now. And we don't use as much olive oil as we used to. We have tallow we have to use. Like we bought this at the butcher's. 100% beef tallow. So Jay wants to use that. I haven't used it yet. Jay was like, had a hard on for that thing. So he picked it up. I wasn't going to pay the price for it. It was ridiculous. Jay bought it, ran to the car. $14.99. So this is like stuff that we gotta like, use up and not waste. I made a bunch of Powerball muffins and froze them. I've been eating those for breakfast. Oh, nice. Which one's the ones with the what do you call that? Fuck. Dates? The one with the dates? Tallow for cooking is good in cooking. I can't say that I've tried it with tallow yet. He hasn't opened the jar yet. Still waiting for him to do it. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Anything with, bacon, fat, tallow, all that good stuff, huh? Look at all the dishes. I just did the dishes this morning. Or before the freaking live. Oatmeal, date, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, honey, and bran flakes. Ooh! That was one of my concoctions? Probably. Or was that your concoction? Because often my cookies don't have a second time. Like, I just make it out of the tip of my head with what I got, right? I'll keep you nice and healthy there, girl. Yep, yours, and I used honey. Oh, nice. See, I didn't even remember that. Like what, almost 2,000 videos later. Look at my hair. So staticky. I need cling wrap, well, not cling wrap, what do you call that stuff? Bounce sheet on my hair or something. Lately, I haven't felt like eating breakfast. I'm tired of eating breakfast. It's just so... What do I eat? What do I want to eat? It's like, it's always the same thing. It just feels like the same thing all the time. It gets bland, Those tea biscuits from Wendy's were good, though. My hair is pretty? Oh, thank you. I just find that it's kind of... look like a freaking peacock. I'm going to do my dishes, and then I'm going to head off. I get talking, and then I forget I have to do something else. So once this is done, I will head off, guys. So you want to talk about something? Let's talk. Let's talk. Hey, I haven't seen Mike in a while. Since before Easter. I was on someone's live. I hope he sees this. Mike, if you see this, I can't remember if it was Spongie's live or Misty's live. I think it was Misty's live. You said something about orange, and I thought you were talking about Trump, and I hid you from the channel. But then I realized, oh my God, that was Mike. So I unhid you, but you're gone. So I haven't seen you since. I hope that you know that that was an accident. Everybody there noticed that it was an accident, and I told them it was an accident. We unhid you because I banned you. I put you in hell because I thought you were talking Trump stuff, you know. So yeah, I banned Mike by accident. Hopefully he's not mad at me. We explained it to him, but his battery was also dying. He says, "Oh, my battery's almost dead." So I think maybe he did pop off just on time after that. I'm not too sure, or he just didn't come back. I'm not sure. But I haven't seen him since, so I'm like, oh, I hope he's not mad. But he could be working as well. Sometimes I'm too fast on the ball, you know. I see something about something orange, and I'm like, oh, that's a Trumper supporter or whatever, right? And I know these people don't like Trump, so got rid of that real fast before it started a freaking battle, you know. How's my sub pump? So far, so good, girl. Knock on wood. You know, everything's melting pretty steady. We're supposed to have a beautiful week, so hopefully it keeps up, and we get through this season without any more disasters, you know. So tired of that man on YouTube. I don't see him at all. Because if the minute I see him, I go to not interested. And once you do it about 3 times, you don't see him in your algorithm anymore. It's because you probably tuned into something, and then you're like, oh, she's interested. So they're going to give you that feed, right? Me, it's the Artemis stuff. Why do I keep seeing Artemis when I don't really give a shit? You know? It's like I keep seeing Artemis come up all over my feed, and it's like, I don't care. I don't care. You know? Not interested. Not interested. Not interested. It's like, follow what's going up in the world instead of what's going out of the world. Or so they say, out of this world. We all know it's not. Some people are following that religiously. I'm like, why? Bunch of fools. So I have to search my peeps to watch. Yeah, you gotta watch your peeps. Yeah, exactly. Stuff coming up on my lot. You know what's coming up on my feeds lately? People I don't even know. All the time. And I'm like, I don't know this person. Why is he coming up on my feed? I don't know this person. I've never seen this channel. They're like, oh, you'd like this channel. You'd like that channel. I'm like, I want to see the people that I am subscribed to and not the people that I'm not subscribed to, you know? You could recommend once in a while, like, you know, but this is bullshit. And it's stuff that has nothing to do with things I'm interested in. You know, like, they'll send me paranormal stuff. I'm like, I don't want to watch paranormal stuff. Or they'll send me Roblox. I don't do nothing about Roblox, so why am I getting Roblox bullshit? Or marketing campaign agencies and stuff like that. I'm like, is someone else surfing on my YouTube or something? Yeah, there's tons of new channels now. Some don't make sense to me. Some of them I think are absolutely fake. Because they could have 35,000, 36,000 people and their views don't match up. Like, I'm talking, their videos have 38 views, 66 views, 25 views. They maybe have like 100 videos. Right? And then I'm like, how are these people monetized and how do these people have 35K worth of people? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't add up. So then I wonder, are those bots? Are those like fake accounts? Are they just fillers or what? Oh, Sherry, I gotta tell you about what I was talking. Remember I told you something the other day about that email I got? Well, I'll tell you about it. I was talking to those people yesterday. So I'm gonna contact you after. Let you know what's going on with that. Actually, as soon as I'm done this, I'm gonna contact you and I'm gonna tell you what happened. Oh, right in the eye, right in the eye. All right, maybe I'll just get off now. It's just one bowl, guys. So, thanks for joining me today on my cake excursion, and we'll see each other again soon. I'll be making more videos soon. Be sure to check out my member section. I do have a member section, guys. So if you want to join, it's dirt cheap. Dirt cheap, 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 cheap. You get early access to videos. You get perks such as members only videos. There's going to be members only lives eventually when there's more people. So once I get like maybe about 8 people, 9 people, 10 people, we'll do lives that are just for the members. So be sure to check that out. I am going to post a members video later on today. So stay tuned for that. But as for this is done. My cake is done. If you want the recipe, rewind and check out this live. Bye everyone. Great live, Natty. I love the memberships. It's awesome. All right, Sherry, I'm gonna text you right away there, and we're gonna tell you what happened. Bye, guys. Mwah.